Superman is property of Warner Brothers. This is a fan-made movie review. Please support the official release.
Minions assemble. In command.
I am here, Master.
Good. You all know your orders. Go and destroy djufu. This will be our day of triumph. Do not fail me.
We will not disappoint you, my master.
Now that whole fiasco's been over, hey Godzilla, come over here. Yeah, what do you want? Well, I was thinking we could review the whole Superman franchise together for once. Really? Yeah, why not? It's my last one I'm ever gonna do, and I mean it this time. So, why don't you help me out with it? Oh, alright, that sounds really good. Yeah, I thought so. That's what... Who the hell are they?
We are the servants of Ganondorf djufu. He has sent us here to kill you. Shining, you are first.
Alright, come on, bitches. I'm not afraid to fight you. Me and Godzilla are gonna beat the living bejesus out of you. Who's up first? Me. The Shining? But, you're an awesome book. Why would you want to attack me?
Because you just stop reading me.
Wait, repeat that. I didn't understand a word you just said.
Can you stop reading me? You asshole. You prick.
Look, the bookmark is right here. I'm almost done reading you, okay?
It's too late for that. I'm going to have to kill you now.
But wait. Can't I at least review Superman the movie first?
Oh, well, I guess you could. But in the meantime...
Ah! Oh! What the hell was that?
It's my Shining. It's so powerful I can give you a headache.
Oh, motherfucker. Today we're reviewing Superman the movie, which is this one right here. Oh, let's get on with this. My head is going to explode. Okay, so Superman starts off with the most epic title credits ever. And then we start with the actual story, and the beginning of the movie starts out with the Godfather, Superman's father. Yes, he is played by the same actor that portrays the Godfather. Well, anyway, he is sentencing these three, I guess you can call them Kryptonians, I guess, I'm not sure. They're all on the planet Krypton, but he is sentencing them to the whatever, you get the idea, to the Phantom Zone, which looks so great by today's standards. And then a little while later, Jor-El, Superman's father, is trying to convince the people of the planet Krypton that the planet is going to explode because the sun's going to go supernova. They're like, they all just basically give him the middle finger and they say, fuck you, we're not leaving the planet. They didn't actually say that, though. If they did, this movie would be rated R. But they basically gave him the middle finger and said, if you try to take any pod or any person off this planet, we will kill you. Then he's like, fine. Then, of course, he knows he can't let his son be killed, so he sends his infant son in a pod to Earth, and the planet, slowly but surely, explodes. Yeah, I wish he could really look at them and be like, told you so, assholes. And then Superman, I forget his actual name that his father Jor-El calls him, but anyway, he crash lands on Earth and two farmers find him, a man and a wife, and they bring him in and they adopt him. And then we follow Superman getting raised, and at this point they've given him the name Clark Kent, and we follow him through his younger years and then his teenage years, and then his father has a heart attack one afternoon. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Then Superman decides, I gotta leave, I gotta go find my destiny. And then he goes up north and he takes a crystal that was carried in the pod with him and throws it into the water, and it creates his House of Solitude, I believe he calls it. And there he discovers his real father, Jor-El, has stored all his memories in the crystal or something like that. Anyway, all his father's knowledge is there, and he teaches Superman how to be Superman. Then we're at the Daily Planet, where Clark Kent, we know who he really is getting a job as a photographer. And he's, without a doubt, the most clumsy, the most geeky, and the most cowardly man ever. Or so he seems. And there we meet Lois Lane. And then later on, they get held, now they're leaving the Daily Planet, they get held up by a mugger. And I just love this part. The guy shoots at, Lois Lane tries to stop the guy, and he shoots his gun, and Superman literally catches the bullet, and it's awesome. And then we're introduced to the film's main villain, Lex Luthor. Yeah, played by the badass Gene Hackman. Then later on, Lois Lane is in a helicopter going to cover some story. I forget what the story is, but helicopter gets snagged on a cable and goes out of control on top. And, well, who's to the rescue? Why, that'd be none other than Superman. And, again, the effects are a little bit dated, but back then, in 1978, they had to have looked pretty freaking awesome. And now Superman's known to the world. And then we have a whole montage of him stopping bad guys and such. It's awesome. And then Lex Luthor now sees Superman as a problem. Now, they haven't met yet, but he knows Superman can pose a threat to his plans for world domination and such. And so Lex Luthor decides, I'm going to find out his weakness. Every man's got a weakness. Later on, Lois Lane interviews Superman in a nightgown. And, asks all those little embarrassing questions. But again, good characterization scenes. And then he takes Lois Lane for a flight, which is pretty enjoyable. Then, later on, Lex Luthor has finally discovered what Superman's only weakness must be, and it's a piece of a meteorite from his planet called kryptonite. Yes, I think we're all familiar what kryptonite is. And then Lex Luthor initiates his plans and hijacks a nuclear warhead. Yeah. And a lot of other stuff happens, and then Superman finally confronts Lex Luthor about the meteorite, and he's like, where's the device control? Because he's blackmailing the world or something like that about it. And then he's like, oh, it's in this box. And Superman opens it, discovers kryptonite, and panics and loses his power. And Lex Luthor puts it on him, and he's basically powerless. Then throws him in water where he practically drowns because he can't even keep his head above the water because the kryptonite hurts him so much. But then Lex Luthor's quote-unquote girlfriend saves him, and the kryptonite goes flying into the sewer. And then Lex Luthor sends his warhead to the San Andreas Fault and explodes it there, so it will rip California right off the coastline, which is his true plan. To erupt the San Andreas Fault, and therefore that would send the entire coastline of California off the coast. Yeah, kind of a sick plan. Though I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be physically possible. But again, it's a superhero movie, so the laws of physics do not apply. And then Superman starts saving everybody, but he cannot save Lois Lane in time, who always seems to be caught in the middle of these frickin' schemes. So, in his grief, he breaks the one law his father set for him, which is not to interfere with human history. And he literally flies around the Earth and reverse time itself and saves her. And then he flies off, and we see the iconic Superman flying over the Earth sequence, and that's the end of the movie. So yeah, that's Superman the movie. 5 out of 5 stars. It's the movie that started superhero movies. It created them. It's awesome. I love it. Oh my god, I wish I could be more enthusiastic. My head is going to explode.
Yes, you cannot stop me, for I am the Shining. I am the greatest book to ever walk the face of the earth. I curse all of you fanatics, and I hope none of you ever live and see another day.
You seriously need to be a lot quicker next time, alright? My head was gonna explode! And of course he's gonna be a total dick and not talk to me, asshole. Alright, come on. Bring on. Who the hell's next? I'm ready.